Do I think that I know it? I think that I might have some basic, very, very basic idea, even gist, of what possibly can be happening. But then again, this is just theoretical physics, and even in, the title, it's theoretical.
Right.
I don't actually know everything that's happening. There's never a way that I can. So, really, it's just a matter of how much do I think that I can explain the unexplainable. And maybe I'm not even explaining at all. Who knows?
Right, but and any of this stuff is so vast and so amazing. It's just like, people's concepts are completely blown of anything once they tap into these larger realities. Anyway, let's finish this and see if we can at least understand straight lines here and the Mandela effect.
Right, so universes that are right next to each other, and as I said, these are infinitely close yet infinitely far away from each other. We have our universes, and the farther away a universe is, the more different it is because of each individual event. Now, the distance and amount of universes between these two lines is infinite. Like, it's kind of crazy. You can't draw it or visualize it. It's just infinite between each line, and then an infinite line between their lines, and lines and lines and lines and lines, infinite over and over again. But anyway, somewhere down the infinity over here, we have a parallel universe, right? And in this parallel universe, maybe it's completely different. Like, everything is completely different. Like, maybe our entire existence is nothing and never will happen, but maybe maybe time's running backwards, or maybe everything is slightly off in a way, like universes aren't created from nuclear reactions, more just form, and then nuclear reactions occur, which then create more universes, which then reverse to create other universes. As I said, infinite universes, infinite everything. So there's an infinite number of possibilities. And even as I speak this, my very speaking of this is creating an infinite number of universes, and in one, and in many of them, this is exactly possible.
Okay, so back to, see if we can wrap this up, the Mandela effect, and let's have at least one human being who might watch this potentially be able to understand what you're saying. Right.
So when our universe was destroyed over here,
and this was, you think, when Cern Super Collider did its experiment?
Large Hadron Collider, yeah.
Or the Hadron?
Large Hadron Collider, right.
Okay.
And so after our universe and timeline was destroyed, we were, let's zoom this in a lot, zoom, 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 and the universe that's directly next to ours, it's just directly next to ours, energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred from form to form. But if there are an infinite number of universes, then there's 100% chance that this happened, at least maybe in another universe, maybe not ours. Then again, there's also an infinite chance that this is our universe. So if this one was eliminated, all the energy from this universe created or transferred a universe that was right next to us.
So the original universe is mirror, mirror on the wall. The transferred to universe is magic mirror on the wall.
Right, and even if you have quantum data or other things that possibly could help calculate these claims, then you'll find that there is a fluctuation pattern of which our universe is on a similar plane. So if this is our plane, there's a universe in this plane, which means that this is a larger dip and this is a smaller dip. So that way there's a fluctuation in our reality of actually things that are real to us but are different in other realities. There's a consistent fluctuation, and I think this fluctuation is known as the Mandela effect for some things, and a lot of things are the same, but other things are, very different. So in this universe, it's pretty much almost exactly the same as ours, for the fact that we're all here, almost, and that everything that we see is pretty much the same.
What do you mean, almost?
Almost as in, like, I don't know. There's an infinite number of possibilities, so there has to be at least an infinite possibility that somebody on this planet is gone from that time. Or maybe there is an infinite possibility that there is. But the point is that it's a parallel universe to ours. So it is not our universe. It's just not ours. But
So we are now not in the same universe that we were in when Mirror, Mirror on the Wall was a part of a film.
well, that's what I'm theorizing. Yeah,
So we're in a different universe,
exactly, completely different universe.
even
but
though it looks almost
actually,
otherwise
our
completely
universe
the same.
Is exactly the same, except for that 0.000000000000000000000000000 infinite number of zeros, 1%
Yes,
difference.
right.
And that 1% difference is large on our scale, or even small on our scale, but it's still different. Enough that it's able to contain our energy, but not enough that it's the same. As I said, it's a parallel universe. It's not the same as ours. And if we have to arrive at the same time that we left, then there has to be difference. There's that fluctuation. And one of these fluctuations was maybe something different. Maybe one person decided to walk on the other side of the sidewalk, as it is uncertainty. At least in our future. I mean, if you're in a higher dimension like the 5th dimension or looking on our 4th dimension, uncertainty is just a matter of which way you're going, like a road. But to us, uncertainty doesn't happen because we can only see the present as it's happening. But anyway,
Yeah,
so parallel
okay.
universe fluctuations.
So, Mary, is it Mirror, Mirror on the Wall or Magic Mirror on the Wall?
Mirror.
Mirror, Mirror. Definitely a vote for Mirror, Mirror. Right?
Luke?
Actually, there was a movie that was done. Julia Roberts was in a movie called Mirror Mirror,
Yeah.
based off of that quote.
Right, but maybe that movie is now called Magic Mirror.
Actually, I checked. It's mirror mirror.
Okay, so they didn't change that.
Right,
They
but
didn't.
then again, there's a parallel universe where they did change that. Or we just shifted into a parallel universe, but that also changed. That one thing also changed. And you can find that multiple things have changed. But
Where it
that's-
wasn't Julia Roberts, it was Meryl Streep.
Right.
Again, I think what's exciting, and someone who is less sophisticated than you, like myself.
No. Everybody is exactly the same. Everybody pretty much is equal, just in different ways, more
Right.
accurately. Like one person is equal in maybe his ability to identify multiple different forms of color, but to him that's just regular.
Right.
But
There
we-
was,
but
what's the
we
name
can
of that?
identify
What's the name of that crab or something that
Oh,
hammers
the mantis
people?
shrimp?
Yeah, the what? The
mantis shrimp?
Right, can see like a million different kinds of colors.
12 different colored planes. We can only see 3 different color planes. It can see 12.
Right, so cool. Anyway,
yeah.
the point that I was trying to make when I was talking about sophistication, the bottom line, which you've been repeating in many different ways throughout this little Facebook Live thing,
Okay.
is that infinite universes and just the very concept of infinity is pretty mind-boggling. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
mean-
but it affects everything on a at least a theoretical basis.
Well, yeah, everything and nothing.
And there we go.
Yeah, so it's pretty uncertain, but then again, uncertainty is uncertain. And uncertainty can be certain and uncertain at the same time.
There you go. No, I think that sums it up. There it is, quantum physics right there from.
Yeah.
Say your name.
Maxwell Loughan.